What's up, everyone? Movie Maniac here. And no, this is not a movie review, but actually it is movie related. I'm actually going to show you some merch that I bought at the Monstermania con that I attended this past Sunday. So here's the first items. So what I'm going to show you first is about 5 pins that I got. And as you all know, I'm a big fan of Back to the Future and Ghostbusters. So here it is. The first pin here is this. Shows Doc and Marty with the DeLorean when it went into the future 1 minute. The next one is the back side of the DeLorean. And the other one is the Ecto-1 from Ghostbusters. Now, this one here is going to be Disney pins, but it's still movie related. Well, this one is. It is the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus. And the last one is my favorite Disney character. Hopefully you guys can see that, is Goofy. So those are the pins that I got from Monstermania Con. There's 2 other things which I will show you about a minute or so. But I like the pins. I saw them. I'm like, oh, I have to get these. They're pretty cool. Now, the next items I'm going to show you are movie related from what I just said before from my favorite movies, Back to the Future and Ghostbusters. But the first one I'm going to show you is this, the Ghostbusters. It is the behind the scenes book. So basically in this book it's not really written text. It's basically a bunch of pictures. So as you can see, there is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And this is what's interesting about this. Check this out. It's actually a suit. But there's different pictures in here. I thought it was interesting. As you can see, I forgot the name of the actress. But this is the actress, or the woman, the elderly woman that played the ghost in the beginning. That scared them in the library. Or which they call the library ghost. But there's tons of other pictures. I mean, there's just some decent pictures in here. I like this is a nice picture here. It shows everyone there. I think you guys can see that. So you got Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, Ernie Hudson, and Ivan Reitman, the director. And then here you have Sigourney Weaver and Rick Moranis. So in a total, I think there's a bunch, I think there's maybe 10. There's about 20 pictures in here, which is pretty cool. I like that. I think this was a good buy too. If they had a Back to the Future one like this, I would have definitely bought it also. But yeah, I mean, like I said, there's a bunch of pictures in here of behind the scenes. Here's Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd in front of the firehouse with the Ghostbuster sign. And you got Harold Ramis and Annie Potts. Here's another picture. I mean, if you guys see this, if you ever go to the vendors or anything at one of these cons, I would recommend to pick it up. This did cost me, I think it was like $15, but I think it was well worth it. I mean, you get like at least 20 pictures in here. $15 is not that bad. Behind the scenes looks, yeah, I highly recommend to check this one out. Now, the last item here I thought was pretty cool. This is a Back to the Future paper artifacts. And it shows what's in here. But I'll take it out of the package and show each one to you guys. So here's the package. Now this item here was about close to $20. But I think it was well worth it. Let me know in the comments below if you think it was well worth it. It's basically a bunch of pictures and stickers and memorabilia of the movie. I mean, it was replicated, of course, but I'll show you what we have here. The radioactive sign from the plutonium. And then we have this right here, the Institute of Future Technology. We have, now this here, when I looked at it, I was figuring, what the heck is this? And it says Gray's Almanac. This here is actually the receipt that he got in the bag when he bought it, Marty. This is the receipt of the Gray's Almanac from that place he got it from. This here is, of course, the license plate at a time. This is a picture here of Mary Steenburgen, Michael J. Fox, and Christopher Lloyd as Doc Brown, Marty McFly, and Clara Clayton. This is a behind-the-scenes picture of the train when it flew. And I think this is a picture here of Back to the Future Part 2. Michael J. Fox and behind the scenes. And I think you see, is that the director? Yes. I believe that there, right here, that is Robert Zemeckis, the director. Also, we have here the tardy slip from Back to the Future Part 1 and maybe 2, but mostly Back to the Future Part 1, of Mr. Strickland. And you never knew his first name, but it actually says here on this card what his first name is. It is Stanford S. Strickland. But we all knew him from Mr. Strickland. He never gave his first name. But that's the pink tardy slip from the high school. This is from Back to the Future Part 2, the Pizza Hut, the mini pizza. And they put it in that oven, and it bubbled up to like real quick. What did it take, like 5 seconds? Here we go. We have the letter that Marty wrote to Doc. This is the letter. Or I should say partial letter. Here's a picture of them all three with Einstein. Look at Einstein there, giving the high there with his paw. Also, we have the clock tower, or part of the clock tower, the clock, and Back to the Future Part 3, the Western picture. And then here is the letter that Doc Brown wrote to Marty McFly, the Western Union letter. And it's a long letter, guys. This is like 3 pages right here of the whole entire letter, the complete letter. I thought that was pretty cool. And then here we have Back to the Future Part 3, Biff. I should say the alternate Biff. His bucks. His $50 money there. And then here's the Save the Clock Tower. And then here is the book that George McFly wrote. But just a piece of paper here saying A Match Made in Space by George McFly. And that's about it. So this is what it looks like if you go to the conventions, if you see one of these. But it's not just this. They had a whole bunch of other movies. They had Back to the Future. I think they had Ghostbusters. The one I went to was HorrorCon. So they would probably have a bunch of horror movies and whatever. But yeah, I would check it out. If you see this, like I said, it was close to around $20. I think it's well worth it. You got a lot of memorabilia in this packet. And that's it, guys. That is all that I have. That what I bought at Monstermania Con. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I really enjoyed it. That's why I picked it up. I really like it. It's movie-related memorabilia. I liked it. I enjoy it. But otherwise, guys, Smash that like button, support, share, hit that notification bell, and notify when the next video or vlog will be up. Also, check me out on Instagram under the same name, Movie Mania Nick. And remember, stay safe, be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes!